Hi everyone, Rebecca here. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. I am officially done with my W-2 job and I am ready to transition into working from home. So I have a couple days where I'm gonna get things prepped and ready around the house, and then I'm gonna get to it first thing Monday and start working towards my entrepreneur goals. So today I'm going to take you through my day in the life as my official first day at home. And basically I'm just gonna be doing some tidying up. I'm going to be doing some purging and just getting the house ready so I can just focus on work starting next week. And I don't have to worry too much about spring cleaning and getting the house organized and all of that. Both the girls are out of the house today. Jameson's at preschool right now, and Allison is with my mom. So I have the house to myself, my husband's at work, and I am ready to get stuff done. First things first, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, and then I am going to start purging our pantry, refrigerator, and freezer so I can see what all I need to stock up on groceries. And then I have a handful, actually, more like 2 to 4 handfuls of other tasks that I need to get done over the next 2 days. So I'm gonna make myself a to-do list and just start checking those things off. So this morning I went ahead and made me my green goddess omelet, which is basically just a 3-egg omelet with some cheese, spinach, green onions, and avocado. I always top it off with a little bit of hot sauce as well. I was kind of laughing as I was getting into my editing and listening to my intro about how excited I was about starting my work from home routine on Monday, but the weekend after I shot this video just completely derailed us. We had norovirus come through our house and got every single one of us sick. It also derailed my husband's and my plans to have a weekend away with each other. So I'm probably going to do another video updating that story because it's pretty funny now looking back on it, but during the time it was actually very tragic. So I knew with the 2 days after leaving my job that I wanted to use those for purging and organizing, kind of like a spring cleaning. So this is actually going to end up being 2 videos, and today I'm going to focus on purging and cleaning our pantry, our refrigerator that's indoors, and then our outdoor refrigerator. I had a lot of product that I had to toss because I just wasn't keeping up with expiration dates. You know, being a working mom who goes into the office and I commuted, and then coming home and taking care of the kids while my husband works graveyards just became so overwhelming that I wasn't able to keep up with just the normal day-to-day housekeeping tasks. And so it feels so good to be able to get in here and organize and purge and essentially kind of start us off with a clean slate. It always feels like that whenever you're able to get in and just get rid of all the stuff that you no longer need or is no longer useful to you, and just start fresh. Seriously, there's so much stuff that I had to throw out. It was really embarrassing. And even more embarrassing is how much I had to sweep up under this, because I can't tell you the last time that we swept in this pantry. Some of the organizers that we're using in our pantry still are from Dollar Tree. They're not the best quality, but they work for what we need them. I also have some organizers that I purchased off of Amazon. So if you can see in the back, the risers that I have are from Amazon, as well as the clear containers, the clear plastic containers, and my tea organizer. I absolutely love my tea organizer. We drink tea year round, even when it's hot. Especially when it's hot, I like to do a lot of fresh brewed iced teas. So I drink tea a lot. But what I'll go ahead and do is I'll link, if I remember, I will go ahead and link some of these products below. They're not affiliate links, but I just wanted to give you a quick access to them just in case you wanted to check them out for yourself. But seriously, there was just so much stuff that I had to get rid of. As you can see, my half empty spice rack back there, that was actually full when I first started purging this pantry. I got rid of over half of my spices because of expiration dates. So now I'm gonna need to take a trip to Trader Joe's and stock up because they have the best spice blends. The other nice thing about going through your pantry and purging and reorganizing is you find things that you forgot that you had that are still good and want to use. So I was getting some new meal planning ideas just by organizing everything and finding product that I forgot that we had shoved in the back. And this is our finished product. It is pretty bare, so I'm going to need to do some grocery shopping, but I am super pleased and it feels so good to have it cleaned and organized and purged. Now onto our refrigerator. The refrigerator, I'm pretty good with keeping it purged of expired product because we're just in it so much. I tend to purchase a lot of fresh produce and I meal prep a lot, so we are in and out of our refrigerator constantly. And so I'm always checking expiration dates, especially when I'm meal prepping, because my husband likes to use a lot of like barbecue sauces or different dressings with his meals. And so I'm always checking dates on that. I also make my own like mayonnaise and ranch dressing. And so those I'm using throughout the week, and usually I'm making a new fresh batch each week. So I think I said earlier that this spring cleaning series is actually going to end up being 2 videos because I had a lot to get done. And so actually the next video that I'm posting, I'm going to share my mayonnaise recipe because it's so good. It's one of my favorites. I prefer it to any store-bought mayonnaise, and it's guilt-free. You don't have to worry about any of the preservatives. It's all healthy fats, and it's just very tasty. And the day before, or the night before I shot this video, my husband and I actually had a date night. We went into the Bay Area for a wrestling show and had dinner afterwards, and we went to this Japanese noodle restaurant that is only the second in the world. The first one originated in Japan, and they brought one to Santa Rosa, California, and so we had to try it out. It was a Wednesday night, and there was already a 30-minute wait time by the time that we got there. So for it being a Wednesday night and there being a wait list, we knew it was just going to be so good. And it absolutely was phenomenal. It was delicious. And so that's what I'm actually going to have for my lunch later on, is my leftover noodles. One of the things that I'm not great with is making sure I wipe down the drawers and shelves of my refrigerator. I'm probably maybe like once or twice a year if I'm lucky. So that's one of the things that I made sure to focus on today, is at least wiping down the shelves, wiping out the drawers, getting rid of any sticky residue from the food. It really makes the refrigerator feel almost brand new when you see those shelves all nice and clean. Even our freezer needed it really bad. I never wiped down our last freezer, and so this is the first time I'm actually wiping out the freezer, and it was very cold, but it needed to be done. We had a lot of sticky popsicle residue at the bottom. Now onto our outdoor refrigerator. We actually use this for overstock. As you can see, I have a bunch of eggs in here, especially with the way egg prices are right now. We always buy our eggs in bulk from a local farm, so we usually buy a case at a time. And then my husband will actually keep his beer out here as well. And then we have just any overstock. Usually I'll keep like the girls' milk and the orange juice and everything because we always buy that stuff in bulk. So basically anything that we buy in bulk, I will leave the overstock out here and then bring what we need into the house as we need it. And then our outdoor freezer is just basically any of our meat overstock, or my husband has his keto meals that he gets from his gym. Those are kind of like in case meals, you know, in case I'm unable to prep his meal for lunch during the week. He has something quick to grab, and that way we don't have to waste money on, you know, eating out, and he can still stick to a healthier diet. But most of this stuff is just a lot of meat. Next, I'm going to sit down and make my list for the rest of the day. I already knew that I wanted to get done the pantry and the refrigerator, so I didn't need to put that on the list, but there's a lot of little things that I needed to get done. And I wanted to make sure that I got them out of my brain and onto my paper so I didn't forget anything. So the next thing that I jump into is working on our budget. I hadn't done it for a few days, and so I needed to allocate a bunch of transactions and also account for my husband's paycheck. And I needed to see how much money I had to go grocery shopping that day. All right, so far I've got a lot done. I got a lot purged, but my pantry and my refrigerator is pretty much empty. So now I gotta go grocery shopping. I made my list off camera. I spent a little time getting my budget in order so I know exactly how much I have to spend on groceries for the next couple of weeks. And now I'm ready to get out of the house and go grocery shopping kids free. All right, I just got back from Grocery Outlet and I spent a little over $116 and I got so much. So let's get started. I got a few bananas because I found a recipe for some chocolate muffins that are actually made with bananas. So I'm gonna try that recipe out. I needed some green onions, some broccoli, a couple cloves of garlic back here, 3 avocados, and some tomatoes. And then I found these were 2 for $1. They're little snack packs of green olives, so I'm super excited about those. They had this monster bag of bell peppers. I think there's 6 in there. So I needed bell peppers for dinner tonight, and then I'll use the rest for snacks throughout the week. Frozen cauliflower rice. There's a big bag. This is like the biggest bag that I've seen of cauliflower rice. So I picked that up because we'll need that for burrito bowls tonight. Some shredded cheese. I found these sweet potato pasta spaghetti. So I'm gonna try to make some spaghetti. My toddler is super picky, and she told our nanny the other day that she likes spaghetti. So I'm gonna try to make some spaghetti and see if she'll eat it. A couple things of tomato paste, a tomato sauce. This is a Spanish Romanesco simmer sauce, so we'll use that with the spaghetti. I needed some baking soda, so I went ahead and got that. And then I found these. They're glass snap closure food cases. So I bought these because we actually are trying to switch everything out to glass, and so that's what those are. I thought that was a good price, 2 for $7. I bought this because I wanted to try it. Hopefully it's good. I love the CO2 coconut water, but this is the matcha, so I don't know, we'll see. They had a great deal on this grass-fed ground beef, 93% lean, which is really good. So I think that for 1 pound, these were $5.99, so it was a really good price. Got this pork right here. Don't really know what I'm gonna make with this yet. It just looked really good, so I'm gonna have to come up with a recipe for that. Needed some bacon. I found this, and we had ramen last night. My husband and I went out to dinner, and so I'm kind of been in the mood, and I found this, and it's got really good ingredients. And so I thought, hey, why not? Might as well try it. It's kind of like a healthy top ramen, I guess. Don't know if I already said tomatoes. We got 2 cans of tomatoes. So my husband and I love the vanilla flavor of these super coffees. So they had these for a really good price. I'm going to try the cinnamon roll and the hazelnut latte. So those are really good. They've got 10 grams of protein in each. So, and they're 0 sugar, so they're keto friendly. They had this Simple Mills all-purpose baking mix. So we're going to try that. Some of the Annie's Bunny Grams. The girls absolutely love these. And then they had all kinds of Primal Kitchen sauces for a really good price. So I got the golden barbecue, got 2 of those, the hot buffalo sauce, and then this Hawaiian barbecue sauce. I'm probably gonna try to do like maybe some pulled chicken or something. So as you can see, a pretty good size grocery haul, only for 116 bucks. Not too bad. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put away the groceries, and then I'm gonna eat my leftover ramen from yesterday because I am starving. It's already after 2 o'clock and I haven't ate since breakfast. So that's what's up next. And then I'm gonna try to get a few things done off my to-do list before my husband gets home and we have to go pick up the girls. It's my leftover ramen from lunch. It might not look that great, but trust me, it was delicious. Even the next day, it was so good. And this next project we needed to get done so bad because obviously you can see our air filter is completely clogged. It was making a noise because it was suctioning up every time that the unit turned on and off. So finally got it done. We purchased the filter back in December before Christmas, and I'm finally getting to it. But it feels good to finally get this project done. I went ahead and I hosed off the grate because that was super dusty as well. So now I can mark this one off my list, and my husband will be so happy because this was actually something that was on his list. After getting that done, I had a few minutes to go ahead and get the dishes done really quick before we had to go and pick up our girls. And so that's just what I did here. I'm trying to fill every moment that I absolutely can right now to get as much done over the next 2 days as I can. So if you haven't already, please make sure you click like on this video and hit subscribe if you enjoy my content. I am going to be really focusing on motherhood, but also on, personal growth, because being a mom and trying to build a business takes a lot of energy. And so I know that there's some tools out there that will help me be successful, and I want to share those with you as I come across them, whether it's through books or just other YouTube channels that I'm following that are helping me stay motivated and basically just get things done. All right, so it is the next morning, and I did not finish filming yesterday, but basically what I ended up doing the rest of the day is I got a little bit of cleaning done, and then we went and we picked up the girls, my husband and I, which we never get to do that together. So me being home is actually letting us have more time together, which is nice. So my husband and I went and picked up the girls, brought them back home, and then I started on dinner because my sister and my brother-in-law came over. I did not get even half of what I needed to get done yesterday, so I am actually going to film a part 2 and try to accomplish all of that today. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of me getting all kinds of spring cleaning done and getting myself ready to start my working from home adventure on Monday. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.